Damia Viader enters the fray as the wing-back this evening, and Timmy Mel also into the side in defense. Angelo Calfo, though, is back on the bench for Texoma this evening after he missed out last week on a red card suspension. Well, we're just about ready to get things underway. Texoma and Forward Madison for the third and final time this year. It is a fixture that carries the backdrop of playoff hopes and implications. Of course, for Forward Madison, a side that needs the points more than most. 5 points off playoff pace. A playoff push will have to start this evening against Los Pájaros. We are underway here from Madison. It is an episode with his team where Solomon Asante came up to him after a difficult defeat and said, "Coach, we believe in you. This happened to me when I was in the championship at Vegas, and it turned around, and it will turn around here." As this knocked over the top, a chance for Madison. Dourado finishes! Forward Madison grabs that elusive goal, and they lead 1-0. What a five-star break it is. They win it back. Dourado times his run to perfection, and no one there to close him down. A simple, ruthless training ground finish. And just like that, Madison's goal woes have been cured. Madison won. He says, yeah, that may be the case for some, but for us, we believe in our vision. Spengler picks out McManus. Low driver stopped by Shipman. Here's another look at the chance. You see McManus hit this. Gebhardt cuts it back to Nking. Now lays it off for Dourado! A dream start for Madison! Dourado at the double, and it's 2-0 inside 30 minutes. The floodgates may have just opened. You see Gebhardt at the center of it all. Cuts it back to Nking, and no one picks up Dourado. It is a training ground finish. Just puts his boots around it and curls it into the bottom right. No chance for Javier Garcia, and the flock rejoicing. And there is your halftime whistle. A decisive Madison performance in the first half. Buoyed by a brace from Lucca Dourado, and they lead 2-0. Here's excellent link up between Gebhardt and Nking. Has Dourado in support, plays him in, flag stays down, Dourado just wide. Another golden chance at a hat trick. Arguing it took a deflection. Let's get another look at the Dairyland instant replay. Brilliantly weighted ball from Isaac Nking. Dourado rounds the goalkeeper, and Javier Garcia with expertise. Can't redirect it on Frayed. Toward the byline now, cuts it across, falls kindly. Now Murphy onto it. Another dart across, and an excellent stop by Garcia. How about this? Chaos in the penalty area. Murphy does well to carve out space along the byline. This is a brilliant cross, and Dourado mere inches. Texoma's found that out the hard way this evening. Chavez, Jawneh, onto his right, excellent stop by Shipman, who parries it over. Soma and Baron Shipman saw it the entire way. This is what Jawneh does best, just cuts inside, tries the curler, and a like-for-like swap up front. He is the difference maker, couldn't quite find his hat trick, but a brace nonetheless, and earns a well-deserved applause from the flock. Meanwhile, Devin, Boyce, as well as Nico Brown enter in a triple change for Matt Glazer's men. And then Boyce for Isaac Nking. That is your triple change for Forward Madison, presented by Festival Foods. Here's McLaughlin, plays it wide, chipped over the top to Boyce, and just wide. A good series of runs this. Appetizing cross, falls kindly to Boyce, just loses his footing. Brown. Can't carve out space to shoot. He goes wide to Viader. Cuts inside. Garcia gets a pair of palms to it. It's a good chance. Viader, you see him dart in on that right peg. Boyce. Numbers here for Madison. This is Nico Brown. Cutting in on his left. Brown's effort deflected, and it's in! It is all signed, sealed, and delivered. 3 goals and 3 points for Madison. First goal in Madison colors for Nico Brown. He's aided by a deflection, but he won't care. Cuts in on his left, curls it, and fortunate to wrong foot Javier Garcia. But sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. And Forward Madison has been good across the board. Any hopes for a comeback seem to fade rather quickly. One final yellow card brandished. And it is his second yellow for Luke McCormick. So the night goes from brutal to even more brutal, because now McCormick will have to cope with a red card suspension for their crucial tussle with Omaha in a little over a week's time. He is sent off with literally the final involvement of the match. So McCormick, their brightest bulb tonight on what otherwise was a rather underwhelming display. He's sent off at the tail end of this fixture. Now Texoma without 2 really key attacking pieces for that Omaha match, assuming both red cards stand. There is the full-time whistle. Completely dominant from wire to wire from Forward Madison. They notched their first league victory since July 23rd. Matt Glazer's men